Hey, welcome. It is a typical Sunday night in my world. So what that means is I'm off to host some karaoke. I do karaoke every Sunday night at the Canadian Brewhouse in Lloydminster. Absolutely love it. It's a good way to get out of the house. I don't have that much of a life, really. I'm a busy guy. So it's my life hack of making some money and having a little bit of out of the house time at the same time. So it works well. I enjoy it. Been doing it for a while and it's fun. It's enjoyable. I want to go over a few basic rules that are kind of a no-brainer for people who host karaoke. They should know this. People who go with any common sense should know this as well. Just a few basic rules. Having courtesy is a good thing. I've been DJing and stuff for 10 years. What I've found working with the public is a lot of people were not raised with manners, unfortunately. And the drunker you get, the fucking mouthier you get usually, which is fine. I've been doing this for 10 years. I can handle my own. I can handle people. But it is a highly irritating point when I have to refresh everyone on the rules, especially when it's the same person over and over, which has happened. You irritate me too many times. I have zero patience for you after that point. With the rules, karaoke stuff, the way that I approach it is I have my books, things like that. They put in their song request, name of the song, name of the artist that sings it, their name. 3 things on a small form, small slip about yay big to fill out to get me that pertinent information. And the way that I do, because I'm kind of obsessive compulsive about structure, is I establish a rotation. So the way that it works is, say I've got one guy here, one guy here, one guy here. They're at the beginning of the night. They're folded into the rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4 goes on. Then you reach the end of the rotation. When you get a new person, you insert them at the end of that rotation. So goes, you get the slip here. So okay, you complete the rotation, then they're at the end. You do get people that are extremely impatient, super fucking rude, super pushy, to the point of sometimes getting where they think they're going to get physically aggressive with me. It's like, don't push me, I'll knock your fucking teeth out of your face. I might be smiling at you, but I'll take a poke at you, no problem. I don't stand for people disrespecting me. No human being should be standing for somebody disrespecting them in such a fashion. It's just not good form. Don't let people step on you. I always ask people, is my fucking name Matt? Because you're trying to step on me right now. I'm not a Matt. I'm not a fucking doormat, so fuck off. So that's the thing, the rotation. I establish a set of rules. So the rotation, the way that it goes, all the way through. So in an ideal world, if they're staying for the entire night, start to finish, or even the last half of the evening, right? By that time, you know who you're after each time. So you got to get your slip in to get your turn. If you don't have a turn, I skip you. Proceed with the rotation the way it has been established. Continue adding in. Structure, that's important. One irritating point, people do not know how a microphone functions. I will give you a quick tutorial on the way that a microphone functions. In order for a microphone to capture your voice, you don't necessarily have to swallow the thing. But it will also not work if you're holding it like this. Hold up. I have a microphone right here. God damn. All right, so let's say you are performing. You should be directing the microphone toward. See, the sound is traveling toward the microphone. Then the microphone catches it and relays it, and then the guy mixing it can properly do his job. I don't half-ass it. When I do karaoke, I am sitting at my board and I am constantly making adjustments, because if you are doing your job properly, that's what you should be doing. Sound quality, 100%. That is very, 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 very important. Very important part of the show. If you set it and forget it, fuck off, because you're not even trying at that point. There are small adjustments you have to make. This microphone, most people do not hold it consistently where it's at. You should at least be doing your due diligence running some shit, right? So they could start here. The thing that I hate the most is when they're fucking holding it here, and I'm not shitting you here, I see this a lot. Whoa, 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 ah! And then all of a sudden, fucking boom. This happens. I call it drunken white girl karaoke, because that's usually what it is. It's the Beckys. It's the blonde white girl in the fucking pink, wearing the leggings, the black leggings usually. Usually they'll sit there, like arm underneath this arm, fucking holding the microphone like this. I'm sorry if I offend anybody out there, but if you fucking hold a microphone like this, you're an idiot. Learn how it fucking works. You grip it. You grip it and point it at yourself. You use it. You give it a little oomph. If you're shy, don't mumble, because I'm going to be turning you up. If you don't want your voice heard, don't go for it. Simple and plain. It's pretty fucking basic. Microphone makes your voice nice and loud. If you use it properly, you make my job easier. Plus, you get more turns. Because if you violate the rules too many times, I'm going to be hesitant to give you another fucking shot. You piss me off, I am not at liberty to actually bend over backwards. I'm there doing my job. My job is to keep the show running, keep people entertained, make it sound good, make everybody happy, and make them enjoy it. That's my job. That is my job description. A large part of that is also to keep it legal. If this one goes out to the karaoke hosts out there, not naming names, but I'm just saying, if you are running karaoke and you're using illegal software or illegal music that you shouldn't have, you're not doing your job. I subscribe to a professional service that I pay monthly for. I make sure all my shit is covered. That's the way it has to be. Because one day, you'll get caught for it. Then it will be bad for you and will cost you a lot of money. So, spend a little extra money, spend a little extra time, do it the right way. This goes for DJs as well. I see a lot of DJs using illegal music. Why? If you don't have the dedication or money to put into your craft that you're getting paid to do, get the fuck out. Right? It costs too much. Charge more. Simple. Charge more. If your overhead costs are higher for doing it the right way, charge more. They will pay for the guy doing it properly rather than have a $15,000 fine come through the door because you're using some fucking karaoke files or music off of a hard drive that you got off of a guy. Because I've actually run into that where people were using that shit, and I literally called them out on it. So, proper equipment, proper subscription. That is my advice for all of you DJs and karaoke hosts and all that shit out there. Do it properly. Do it on the side that the law requires you to. It's not a financial issue. If you are worried that it is costing you too much, charge more. If you're still uncomfortable with it, fucking find something else to do, because you're obviously not prepared to do that properly. But back to the microphone usage. This is for the patrons that come out to do a karaoke event. We enjoy having you there. It's always a fun time. But what I try to do is I try to keep it fun, try to avoid equipment damage. When you come out and you speak into the microphone and the fucking sound of your voice is coming through that speaker, why the hell do you hit the top of my microphone? Are you brain damaged? Or is something going on that makes you think that that is a smart fucking idea at all? These things cost money. I'm comfortable with spending money on my equipment. I'm getting paid to do this as a professional. This is cost that goes into the cost of being in business. I buy good equipment. I don't buy shitty equipment. But you do this, I'm going to pull that mic right out of your hand and tell you, you just lost your shot at it. There's no fucking reason why you have to be abusing my equipment. Also, I had some idiot the one night, I was using a corded cable, XLR cable, Shure 58, very good microphone, by the way. I don't half-ass it with my corded mics. Shure 58 microphone. He's showboating like an idiot. Did a shitty version of some Ice Cube song or something. Then he dangles the microphone by the cable and does this. I pulled it out of his hand and said, "You're done." I cut him off. There's no reason for that. No reason to drop the mic. None. You drop my microphone, you can get the fuck out. Leave. You are not welcome to do any more songs. And you're blacklisted. I actually have a small blacklist in my book. I keep track of names. Sometimes I keep track of names and songs that they do. For good reason. If you piss me off once, I might give you a second chance. You piss me off 2-3 times, you're done. You won't even get a chance. Because I'm sick of dealing with your shit repeatedly. I don't like to repeat myself. So that's it. Use the microphone. Hold it properly. Don't drop it. Don't hit it. Don't dangle it. That's it.